Don't worry, none of y'all are going to be anywhere on social media, online, or nothing. One person's going to watch it.
There's only one person.
Then my school has to watch it. But actually, my professor right there has to watch it. So, that's Professor Lyons. What? It is one of my projects.
3.
To graduate. Alright, so we're going to start out having a lot of fun. I'm going to give you a 10-question quiz. Worth half of your grade in this class. This quiz, we decided to do good this time. Number 1 through 10 for me. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the question. You're going to write down the answer only. I'm not going to repeat myself. You give a 5-second answer. Alright? So to start out easy, maybe get harder. Alright, question number 1. What's up? No, yeah, you can put your name on it if you want. Alright, number 1. What is 5 plus 5? Number 2. What is the capital of Georgia? Number 3. How many states are there in the United States? Take a guess and move on. Number 4. How many hours are there in a week? Number 5. What is 11 times 11?
Oh, I think I know this.
I know that one.
Number 6. When was the United States founded?
I'm taking a big guess.
Number 7. Give me a state ending in the letter Y.
Wait.
There's not.
Number 8. Give me the last 6 letters in the alphabet. Number 9. What is 37 plus 479? Number 10. What is the difference between an apple and an orange?
Color.
Alright, put your pencil down. Put your pencil down. Put your pencil down. Put your pencil down. Alright, keep your hand raised if you think you got three more right.
I think I got 3.
4 more right. 5 more right. 6 or more? 7 or more? 8? Alright, so the highest grade in this class would be a 70, right? So if that's half of your grade, take your grade down 5 or 6 points. You made a 70. Anything below that, take another 5 or 10. Alright, so how did people feel during that quiz?
Stressful.
Exactly. Feels stressful, right? Because you weren't prepared for it, I didn't tell you about it, it was fast, I couldn't repeat myself, things like that. So exactly, feel stressful about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to ball up that piece of paper and give it a stretch. So, now, stay seated where you're at and throw the piece of paper at me.
This is awesome.
Alright.
We have 2 more pieces.
Alright, so on this next, we're going to go through a couple slides. What you're going to do is take notes of the 3 different stresses I go over. Because they'll help you in the activity. So, very short presentation, quickly.
I know that one.
I think I do it. Come on.
It's green, so it's on.
Alright.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
My shirt works me.
Can you close the blinds?
Alright, so types of stress and how to manage it. Stress is part of life and not all stress is bad. Today we're going to learn about 3 bad stresses, but There's definitely good and bad in your life. Stress is what gives you a fight or flight mechanism, basically a response, and helps us survive for so long, but too much stress is unhealthy. There are many types of stress, from minor incidents that last a little while to chronic or long-term stress. And you'll learn about what chronic is and the effects it has on a person. Stress affects everyone differently, but it can lead to a variety of health issues. Managing stress is important in maintaining a healthy and fulfilling life. So make sure you can control your stress if you can, because again, it's not healthy to hold a lot of stress or have stress on hourly or weekly or daily basis. First stress is acute stress. It's the most common stress. It's the body's immediate reaction to a new challenge, event, or demand, and it triggers your fight or flight response. This is an immediate... I'm sorry? This is your immediate response to a negative stress that's a huge impact. So, for example, near-miss automobile accident or even an automobile accident. So you get in a bad car wreck today, and it just minor hurts you, but it ruins your day, right? Stresses your day. But a year from now, is it going to really be a big effect on your life? No, it's not. So it's a bad stress that day you're stressing out because your car's wrecked and you got to deal with who you hit and things like that. An argument with a family member. Again, you push and shove and hit each other. Are you going to remember that a year from now? Most likely not. Costly mistake at work. You get yelled at, you get written up, you get in trouble. Same with school. You get a write-up a year from now. Is that write-up going to really matter? No. And your body turns on this biological response. It's basically how you feel that stress that day. So can someone give me an example of a acute stress that I did give? Something that happens now that may not be a big deal a year from now?
Can you keep it on for a little?
Yeah, keep it on. If you want to write the definition, yes. Grades. So you want to get all A's and you get a B this semester, or this 9 weeks. So what is that? Is that going to affect you a year from now? No. Now in the future though, it affects your GPA in high school and things like that, but at a basic level, no, B was not going to affect your life.
It can also affect college.
Exactly. Yes?
Losing a sports game?
Losing a sports game. So it stinks, doesn't it? Especially a championship game or a playoff game. I think the world's going to come to an end that day. You're really stressed about it, or even going into that game. But a year from now, has your life changed? No. Anything else? All right. Good? All right, give you one more minute. All right, next stress. Are you good? Awesome. All right, episodic acute stress. Happens frequently, and this is what it's called. People who always seem to be having a crisis tend to have this type of stress. They're short-tempered, irritable, anxious. Anxious may be a key word for, how do you feel before a test. They're worrywarts, pessimistic, or people who tend to get negative side of everything. Very negative people could be. Negative health effects are persistent with people with episodic acute stress. It may be hard for people with this type of stress to challenge their lifestyle as they accept stress as a part of their life. So every day, you're used to doing bad on a test, so you're negative about it. You're going to stress about it, but at the end of the day, I'll get a bad grade. I don't care. That's not a good stress. That's bad. You preparing for a test, the feeling you get before a test, that's episodic acute stress if it's in a negative aspect. So you didn't study. I didn't study for this test. Well, of course you're going to feel stressed the next day, and stress is not going to help you in this situation. You either know it or you don't, and you're either prepared. Can someone give me an example of this? That's not, that I didn't say. Something that, maybe you didn't prepare for and you're not stressing before it actually happens. Yes?
Probably like a championship or like a spelling bee.
Exactly. If you didn't study for the words that are going to be on the spelling bee or anything like that, right? Exactly. What about something you worry about that you stress about? What's something that someone worries about? Or that one of y'all worry about that you stress about a lot? that you could maybe help avoid, or what's up?
Grades.
Great. So could you help your grades? Well, let's look in the. Let's look. Because you didn't maybe prepare for a test, right? There's 3 tests in a class, and you didn't study for any of them. Well, that's episode of acute stress leading up to those tests. That's the way you feel before that test actually starts. So definitely your grades could be an impact based on how you prepared and the stress. The stress before the test. Did you feel? What if I told you? When you were stressed out during this quiz today? What if I told you the questions yesterday and you studied them and knew the answers? You wouldn't feel any stress, right? Because you would know the answers. But that kind of stress didn't really. That stress happened because I didn't prepare you for the quiz, and you weren't able to prepare yourself. Anyone ever went up to bat or kick a ball and was like, I'm going to miss because, I'm not good, blah, blah, blah. And you miss because of that. Well, you stress, you psyched yourself out, but you're stressing about you missing. Well, more than likely you're going to miss. You're negative. You're worry, you're going to, stress about those kind of things. Maybe, maybe a good stress. Maybe say, I'm going to make this, but you're nervous because people are watching you, things like that. So it's just, don't be so negative about doing things.
I'm good.
All right, you done?
Yeah, I have everything I need.
Okay. All right, last stress we're going to learn about today. Chronic lasts for long periods of time. The stress is consistent and doesn't go away. It can happen from poverty, or a bad job, or cancer, or lung disease, or anything that you can't, it's out of your control. Think of chronic as, nothing's going to be short term. It's not something that can happen today. It's something that will stay with you forever. So we talked about acute stress, and acute stress could be, your family member passing away. Well, that day, that month, that next couple months, it's going to take a toll on you, but 2-3 years down the line, it's not. Well, what if you have cancer, and you have cancer for 5 years? That's chronic stress for the last 5 years. So that's what chronic stress is, the long-term effect on you that you can't really avoid. Someone give me an example of chronic stress that's maybe not up there? Yep.
Can't stress hurt you? Like physically? It can give you a heart attack.
Yes. So emotionally, and then it can speed up your heart. It can, give you anxiety, things
My
like
mom
that,
has that.
which is,
Stress.
yep, which can take a toll on your body. That's why I'm saying too much stress is very dangerous.
You take care of a